A decade ago, the lights first turned on here at Art Tainer Field, and tonight they'll shine down on another season opener of high school football here on Big Time Sports. It's the Tuscarawas Central Catholic Saints welcoming the visiting Conotton Valley Rockets. Good evening, everybody. I'm Mitch Spinell alongside Hall of Fame coach Ron Hurst. Coach, it's good to be back in the booth and good to be back with you.
Well, thanks, Mitch. Good evening for high school football, that's for sure. It's been a long summer. All these guys, all these teams have been obviously working hard, trying to get their craft where they want it to be. Everybody's looking for their first win, and tonight's a good night.
You mentioned it, a beautiful night here in New Philly as we enter the pregame show brought to you by Right Mark Roofing.
Thank you. Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Superintendent Adam Default and Principal Jennifer
And we take a look
Calvo,
now at our pregame report,
Tuscarawas.
once again brought to you by Right Mark Roofing. The Saints and the Rockets taking on in the season opener here this year. And we took a look now at the keys to the game, brought to you by Buckeye Career Center for both teams. Conotton Valley has to pick up the pace like they did last season against the Saints in their season opening victory. For the Saints, meanwhile, they have to toughen up. Coach Giovanni Iono has talked about the team building toughness here as it continue on through the season. We'll be right back in just moments away from the start of kickoff here on Big Time Sports.
When that autumn chill rolls in, head to Millwood Lumber in Junaid and Hutton. We've got seasoned firewood, bark-free, clean, and ready to burn. Each grab-and-go bundle shrink-wrapped with a handle, perfect for your fireplace, camper, patio, or wood stove. We also sell bulk firewood and by-standing timber. Stop by 2400 Larson Road or visit millwoodlumberinc.com, your hometown source for warmth, comfort, and friendly faces.
At Mears Nissan, we make car buying easy. We want our customers to have a pleasant buying experience from start to finish. We offer a comfortable and welcoming space where you can feel confident making your purchase. Family owned and operated for over 35 years, we're proud to offer family-friendly financing options designed to fit your budget. Don't just take our word for it. Take a look at some of our happy customers. So if you're planning on buying a new or used car or truck, look no further than Mears Nissan in Canton and let our family take care of yours.
The American Professional Truck Driving School by Buckeye Career Center offers hands-on CDL training and expert-led classroom instruction to prepare you for success. Already trained elsewhere? No problem. Complete testing on-site at US America CDL Test Center by Buckeye Career Center. Register for training or to take your CDL test by calling today. Get the skills, get certified, get on the road with Buckeye Career Center.
Looking to make your brand stand out? Come visit Albert's Advertising at 104 East Main Street in downtown Sugar Creek. We're your one-stop shop for custom wholesale embroidery and screen printing, catering to businesses of all sizes, big, small, and everything in between. Enjoy the perks of low minimum orders and no setup charges on screen printing. We're open Tuesday through Friday from 11 to 5 and Saturday from 11 to 3. Elevate your branding with Albert's Advertising today.
Locally owned Alban Title in Dover is a full-service title and escrow company. Our experienced staff has over 100 years of combined experience. The choice is yours. Choose Albin Title in Dover. Call for an estimate at 330-343-5800 or log on to albintitle.com.
We are farmers.
Looking for a Ford? Head to Parkway Ford in Dover, Ohio, just a quick drive from Canton. We're your hometown hub for new and used cars, expert service, and financing made easy. Whether you're buying, leasing, servicing, or selling, our team is here to help. No pressure, just great deals and even better people. Serving drivers from Tuscarawas, Stark, and Summit counties, we do business your way, the right way, the Parkway way. Come see us in Dover.
We welcome you back here to Central Catholic, moments away from tonight's kickoff of the season opener here on Big Time Sports between Conotton Valley and Tuscarawas. Central Catholic, Mitch Spinell alongside Ron Hurst here. We are just moments away from a rematch of last year's season opener, Coach.
Tell you, last year it got ugly quick. Central Catholic wants to try to come back this year, like you said at the beginning, with some toughness and trying to get things going early. That's why they accepted the ball. A lot of times you see they defer. They wanted the ball to keep the ball out of Conotton Valley's hands.
Mount Hope fence kickoff here. It is underway, and a soaring kick in and out of the hands of the Saints, and it's bobbled around before being recovered just shy of the 30-yard line. You mentioned that game from last year, Coach. A drubbing by the hands of Conotton Valley that led to them being up 38-0 by the end of the first quarter out in Bowerston. But here come the Saints offense here to start at the 26-yard line. As Coach Giovanni Iono in his third season here at Central Catholic, trying to muster up a program back to some of its glory days. It went 2-8 last season after 2 consecutive winless seasons.
They're going to try to ground and pound a lot again this year, just trying to get things situated.
It'll be junior Nick Lisecki under center for the Saints. The first handoff is stopped as a penalty marker, the first of the season here on Big Time Sports. And an offside start here will set up the Rockets defense back as we take a look at the starting lineups brought to you by Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Number of top players returning for the Rockets in there, including 2 of them on the bottom there, R.J. Higginbotham and Caden Leggett, who we'll see on the offense here in just a few minutes. So it'll be 1st and 5 now. Ball is at the 31-yard line of Central's. Lisecki from under centered again will take the handoff, and it's a roll around and some yardage to gain here past the first down marker. A nice run to start the Saints season, and that is indeed a solid run by number 21, Grady Stein, a reigning All-IBC first-teamer. First and 10 from the 45 now. Lisecki once again going under center. Handoff will be given here now. Similar play. The short run up the middle in the hands of number 24, Joseph Moss. You talked about it there, Coach. Tuscarawas Central Catholic is trying to really take it to the middle of the Conotton defense.
They want ball control. They don't want the pass offense of Conotton Valley. So they're trying to obviously possession and run the clock.
This is the Saints offense that last year really struggled to get in the end zone, averaging just under 15 points a game. And another handoff here, some pressure from Conotton. It's thrown and it's tipped. Incomplete, but nearly picked off. That was off the hand of number 2 for Conotton Valley, Isaac Smith. So the first pass attempt of the game goes incomplete to set it up at 3rd down and 4 from the Rockets' 49. And you wonder if this might be 4-down territory here at midfield, Coach. Lasecki from under center again, hands it off, and it will go. No, it's faked, and past the first down marker goes Moss, all the way down to around the 33. A nice trick play by Central. They faked the handoff to Stein and ended up in the hands of Moss. And we'll see it here on the Dennison Yard replay.
There you go here, a little counter action. Fake the counter. Moss cuts it back across the grain. Good run by Moss.
And Central gaining some ground here all the way down to the 33 with Joseph Moss already knocking off a pair of big runs. Lasecki now will hand it off to Moss, rolling right again, and he's brought back down from behind. A nice tackle there by the Rockets, led by number 55, Connor Witz. Defensive replay brought to you by Mount Hope Fence.
You see good penetration there by the Conotton Valley defense. No gain on the play.
It'll be second down here for the Saints, and then you see number 3, Blake McQuillan, enter the game for the offense. We mentioned the struggles of the Saints offense here as the handoff will go to Moss again on the left side, and he'll be brought back once again up the middle after a short gain to make it 3rd and long. The Rockets defense had their struggles last season, had 5 separate games in which they allowed 30 or more points. So as good as the offense has been, this defense has really needed to improve for this year.
Brings up a 3rd and 5. The way Saints have been running the ball, they got 2 downs to get the first. Keep things moving.
Lasecki again fakes the handoff, rolls right, and is smothered. And gets the ball off. It's in the hands. It's incomplete. He tried to find Moss on the right side, and it was nearly intercepted for the 2nd time on this drive. That was Grayson Greslick who got a hand on that ball.
They 2 or 3 defenders were right on him. Fake the sweep, come around with the quarterback looking down the field, was not able to find anything, and he just kind of threw it up trying to get there.
It's amazing he even got that ball out in the first place. 4th down and 5 from the Rockets 29. Lasecki now working in the shotgun along with Moss in the backfield. Lasecki looking left, tries to find it left. It is tipped and incomplete. That's a turnover on downs. Rockets get the ball. So the Saints able to work the ground game early, but the Rockets making a stand in their own territory. And we'll see the Conotton Valley offense here as we bring you back to the Tuscarawas Agents Insurance starting lineups. We look at some of the Rockets standouts here in just a moment, but you want to mention All-Star.
Caden Leggett is the go-to for sure of the numbers that he put up last year in the state. He was up there in numbers, both completions and yardage.
46 passing touchdowns last year. That was reported 2nd in the state of Ohio among all divisions. And his first pass completion of the year is made and brought down around the 35-yard line. We talked to Coach Derek O'Hara before the start of the season, and he said that Caden was still learning the offense as of last season, so you can only imagine what he's going to be doing as he's mastered it from this past summer. The 2nd down and 5 now from the 34. Leggett looking left again. That pass is complete, and that'll be a 1st down. Right into the hands of Garrett Ryder, who is coming off a very solid first half of last season after he missed the second half due to a hand injury. The starting defense here for the Saints includes some of the athletes we just saw on the offense there a few minutes ago. And so it'll be Leggett in the shotgun alone once again, 2 receivers on each side. Now he brings the man back into the motion. And here come the Saints with a short loss here for the Rockets. Those are our starting lineups brought to you by Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. And it'll be a 2nd down and 10 for the Rockets. 3 completions so far for Leggett. Now he's trying to find the man off sides for Central, and I think he found him. That was on the right side. It looked to be among the top defensive linemen for Central Catholic to make it 2nd down and 5 from the 46. It was around this time last year where Central Catholic was already out to a 3-touchdown lead on, or Conotton was up to a 3-touchdown lead over Central Catholic, and now here comes Conotton with some open space. A long completion down the right side, ball knocked out! Fumble by the Rockets, and it looks like Central Catholic picked it up. And it looks like, I think Conotton Valley might have gotten it right back, but that was nearly a disaster for the offense. Let's take a look at the replay here at the end.
There you go. Nice run. Central knocks the ball away and was not able to get it.
That was Aiden Ardner who forced the fumble as that run goes for a short gain for Conotton. That was Connor Lute who made the big catch and run before nearly giving the ball away. So a lucky break here for the Rockets as they now find themselves in the deep red zone, 2nd and 3 from the 2. Leggett hands it off once again. Can Conotton find some space? They do. That's a touchdown. Tyler Kowalski, the first touchdown of the season for Conotton and our first here on this season of Big Time Sports. Big play replay brought to you by Domino's.
There you go. You got linemen blocking down, kicking out. Made a nice hole for him there at the for the touchdown.
And Conotton Valley will go for a 2-point attempt here. Leggett remaining alone in the backfield. We saw them do this a lot last year in their victory over the Saints. 5 receivers spread out here and a quick stoppage. Looks like one of the players for Conotton, Connor Lute, will be coming out of the game in exchange for number 2, Isaac Smith. It'll be Leggett now looking to the left side, pump fakes, throws it over the middle, that's incomplete. So no dice on the 2-point attempt, but Conotton Valley out to a 6-0 lead midway through this first quarter here on Big Time Sports.
Thinking about selling your car? Make it fun at Ferris Chevy Toyota. We buy all cars, any truck, any SUV, and we pay top dollar, even if you don't buy from us. It's fast, easy, and yes, car buying is fun at Ferris. Visit us on the Wabash in New Philadelphia or start online at ferrischevytoyota.com. Ferris Chevy Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Selling your home is one of the largest transactions you will have in your lifetime. Sure, you could try to sell it yourself, but you can also cut your own hair, but why risk it? There are contracts, inspections, appraisals, financing, marketing, title work, and negotiating. Why not leave it to the professionals at McIntyre Realty, one of the few remaining locally owned real estate companies? As my granddaughter Mason says,
make the call!
Since 1988, Wood Electric has been your hometown electrical contractor of choice, trusted for top quality commercial, industrial, and residential electrical work. From new construction to repairs, we do it all. And we do it right the first time. And when the unexpected hits, we're here with 24-hour emergency service, because the lights won't wait. Call Wood Electric today, where experience meets reliability. Wired right, right on time, every time.
Wouldn't it be nice if everything was easy? Primetime Health Plan is easy to choose and easy to use. That's why we've had the highest customer service rating for 10 straight years. Call 330-363-7407 to get all the benefits you deserve. Medicare made easy with Primetime Health Plan. Primetime Health Plan is an HMO POS plan with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in Primetime Health Plan depends on contract renewal. Every year, Medicare evaluates plans based on a 5-star rating system.
When it comes to your health, trust the expertise close to home. Pomerene Hospital, nationally recognized for excellence in community health, serves Tuscarawas and Holmes counties with compassionate, specialized care. From pain management to gastroenterology and to women's health, our local offices are just minutes away. Pomerene Hospital, where advanced medicine meets a commitment to our neighbors. Learn more at pomerenehospital.org.
Here on Big Time Sports, about the halfway point here in this opening quarter, and the Conotton Valley Rockets out to an early lead over the Central Catholic Saints. After making a defensive stand, Conotton Valley went 5 plays, 72 yards to get into the end zone, Coach.
Absolutely, yep. The long pass there down to the 3, and that's their game. That's what they want to do. Obviously, TCC, they have to come back out. They got to do what they did the first time, but they got to convert. They didn't on the first possession, which they had some really good gains. This time they got to convert, get some points out. They can't let this get away.
Well, Central Catholic nearly forcing a turnover themselves on the Rockets on that big play, catch and run by Connor Lute. The ball went back into Conotton's hands and eventually got themselves into the end zone now. And we'll see this Central Catholic offense, as Coach mentioned, back on the field again. They had a nice running game the first drive led by Joseph Moss. But once they got into Conotton territory, they were stopped on downs. So Caden Leggett will kick it off for Conotton. It'll settle in at around the 25-yard line and immediately met by a swarm of Rockets defenders. That was Lucas Tarala on the return for Central Catholic here. Just a reminder, folks, if you want to get stronger, move better, or perform at your best, be sure to check out Rutan Athletic Club and Paradise Sports Complex. Go to RutanAthleticClub.com or call 330-470-0191 to claim a free first week. Setting up once again here now, ball at the 31 for Central Catholic, and another handoff here to Moss up the middle. So only 2 pass attempts here for Central Catholic in this game.
And those were forced. So they're trying to establish again on this possession. Good pickup there on first down.
Correction, the 3 pass attempts that were made by Central Catholic, you mentioned, Coach, tipped out of the hands of Conotton Valley defenders. So we'll see if they try to shake things up here with a receiver wide here on second down. Gesicki from under center once again. They'll go right back up the middle, and Moss is met by a trio of Rockets.
Gesicki handoff to Moss.
Looks like Moss is going to be the workhorse tonight so far.
Kane Boland.
Joseph Moss listed a 6'1", 180-pound junior. Sharing time between tailback and linebacker here for this Central Catholic team that is trying to rebuild its program. Nearly had its season lost 2 seasons ago due to a lack of players, but Coach Giovanni Iono has been slowly working this team back into a competitive spirit.
He's worked hard, Mitch, to get this where it is today. 32 kids out for the team this year. That's a good thing that he's done.
And the ball is slipped into the hands of Conotton. It's going to be a touchdown. A sudden pick and score by Grayson Greslick.
Intercepted by number 13, Grayson Greslick for the Rockets, who marches into the end zone.
Let's take a look at it again, Coach. They tried to get a pitch, and Greslick just read it immediately. Another 2-point attempt upcoming for Conotton, and just over a minute after their first touchdown of the game, Grayson Greslick hacking the Central Catholic offensive scheme and taking it to the house.
Leggett's two-point conversion.
Two-point attempt is no good, and so the Saints are now down 12-0 with 5:19 left in the opening quarter.
0 with 5 minutes and 19 seconds left here in the first quarter. Ellis Jackson on the tackle for the Saints.
It's unbelievable how things can change so quickly. At the start of this game, we saw Central Catholic working their way down into Conotton Valley territory, which they really struggled to do all of last year in the first half. Then Conotton forces a turnover on downs. Then Conotton Valley has a big play heading to the end zone before a fumble was nearly lost. And then they score, and then Central Catholic comes back on offense once again, only to be stumped by the perfect read by Grayson Greslick. All of a sudden, things have changed to make it 12-0 here in New Philly.
Be sure to visit the concession stand, which has been moved to the north end of the stadium on the school side there from where it was last year.
If you're watching this game, folks, you can be sure to go to BigTimeSportsOhio.com and follow us on all of our social media platforms, including YouTube, Facebook, X, and Instagram. We'll have highlights from games throughout the season, and including interviews, exclusive content, and much more here in high school sports on Big Time Sports. Another kickoff for the Rockets here, returned by the Saints, and the ball nearly came out again, but they said the runner was down, so Central Catholic will start its offense near midfield once again.
This is a situation that Central Catholic did not want in. Just one of those plays, a defender, right place at the right time. That's a deflator there early in the game.
That was just the fourth pass attempt by Central in this game. The first three were nearly turned into interceptions, and that one was all the way back for a 47-yard score. Central Catholic going once again. They'll try to push it up quickly with the rest of their offensive line, and it's a medium gain. And the clock frozen at 5:07. I wonder if we have an injured player down on the field.
It might be. They're
on the keeper.
Yep, just wound the clock. They thought that they fumbled the ball. Conotton was pointing, but no avail.
A few issues with keeping the ball in their hands early on. We saw what happened with Conotton Valley and Connor Luke nearly losing on a big gain on the first opening drive. We saw back-to-back plays there for Central. As the clock remains ticking here, second down now. Faked handoff on the initial. They'll give it back, and a nice tackle to avoid the first down give up.
Hit by number 23, Garrett Ryder on the tackle.
And so it looks to be third down and 1. The ball at the Rockets' 49-yard line. Lasecki from under center once again. Moss close to him in the backfield, and they'll push.
Depends on where the spot is.
They're going to
give him the first down.
Nice another run for Joseph Moss to advance the Central Catholic drive.
Being placed on the 48. First and 10 for the Saints.
We have one receiver wide here for the Saints, but they'll hand it off on the reversal, and not much going there. They try to get it back into the hands of Brady Stein, who we mentioned, a reigning All-IVC first-team player. Has been one of the mainstays here for the Saints over the last couple of years.
Robert Levinger.
No gain on that. What's happening whenever they do the crossing in the back, it slows it up. And they've been more successful by going straight ahead with them, getting the blocks that way.
That's no easy task going up against this Conotton Valley defensive front here. Second down, and Conotton Valley jumped early.
Offsides against the Rockets.
It'll be the second offsides penalty on this game to set Conotton Valley back 5 yards.
2nd and 5 from the 43-yard line.
And a timeout has been called on the field. I think Coach O'Hara
Conotton Valley.
wanted to give his guys a talking to here.
Again, stop over at the concession stand. They have all kinds of tasty treats, hot dogs and pretzels.
As we take a look here between the two teams in their timeout right now, we'll take a look at the
north end of the stadium
cheer cam
against the school.
Brought to you by Simpson Heating and Cooling. For the Conotton Valley and Central Catholic faithful here tonight, kicking off another high school football season. It's always an exciting time here when you're just getting the last couple of days of summer in, Coach, but feel that fall sensation.
Oh yeah, it started, Mitch. Only just a few games on Thursday night starting out. Sandy Valley Fairless is playing up north tonight, which they always do a Thursday night game to start the season. And Conotton and Central has done the same over the last couple of years.
It'll be interesting to see what those two teams do this year with Fairless bringing back A.J. Sarbaugh. He's always been a mainstay there in the Pac-7. Meanwhile, Sandy Valley having a new head coach on their sideline, and Torrance Carl. We'll see what the Cardinals do this season. But we'll see what the Saints do here on 2nd down and 5 from the Rockets' 49. The game has been running the ball here in this opening quarter. Another quick handoff and another short gain as Joseph Moss again. A flag has been thrown. I think Moss caught it initially. And
Moss on the carry there for a short gain, brought down by number 66, Ethan Booth.
looks like it's going to be the second penalty on the Conotton defense this drive.
Penalty on the play brings us across the...
That happened near the end of the play, so it'll be a 1st and 10, and a costly one at that for Conotton. Now the Saints are around the same spot we saw them on their opening drive before Conotton Valley forced them on a turnover on downs.
The penalty brings a 1st down for the Saints. Ball being placed on the 27-yard line.
From the 27, Lasecki hands it off again. Nothing going there.
Lasecki's handoff to Moss.
Among the mix there for the Rockets was Isaac Smith.
No gain. Be 2nd and 10 for the 27.
Another good stop there for Conotton.
Number 5 for the Rockets, R.J. Higginbottom.
Just shy of the 2-minute mark here in this opening quarter with the Rockets up 12-0 on the Wayne Garage Door scoreboard. Another run here, handoff to Stein, rolling left, evades a tackler and evades another to get the 1st down out of bounds. Nice run there by Stein.
That's what Central's been trying to get. Inside, and then little cross trap action, made a nice run.
And so now Conotton Valley backed up into their own red zone for the first time here tonight.
Who ran that?
That was in the hands of Grady Stein.
The Saints on the 11-yard line.
As it'll be 1st and 10 from the 11. Lasecki handing it off to Moss this time, slipping left, and a short gain once again.
Moss for a couple of yard pickup. Tackled by number 61, Robert Levengood for the Rockets.
As the clock continues to run here near the end of the first quarter, the ball will be placed on the 8-yard line.
On the 8-yard line for the Saints.
Conotton Valley scoring on its first offensive drive of the game, then forcing a turnover, a pick 6 back by Gresnick, and now Central Catholic trying to cut the lead in half as they close out the opening period. Bulking up left here. Here come the Saints once again, getting close to the end zone.
Touchdown.
Across the goal line for a Saints touchdown.
And a nice response there by Central. Lasecki, the quarterback, also the kicker for Central, will try to tack on the extra point. And that is no good.
Lasecki's point after attempt is blocked. It's no good.
Both teams 0 for 3 on their 2-point attempts, but 3 touchdowns so far near the end of this first quarter. It's 12-6, Conotton Valley over Central Catholic. Like you said, Coach, that could have been a back-breaking turnover for the Saints, and in some ways it was, but Central Catholic able to work their way down the field.
Boy, they made a nice comeback, picked up some good first downs there. That's what we talked about from their first possession. Finish. And they were able to pick up a couple good first downs, get themselves in good field position, took it in for the touchdown. 12-6 with 1:16 to go in the first.
Central Catholic able to cut the lead there on the hands of the rushing touchdown by Joseph Moss, who's been working much of the offense here for the Saints in this opening period. We have 1:16 remaining until the quarter stoppage. In the meantime,
Central Catholic 9 plays, 58 yards for the touchdown, Mitch.
Just burning so many of the minutes off of the clock there, that drive. Taking a little over 4 minutes off the first quarter game clock. And so now it'll be Lasecki once again kicking off for Central Catholic. A booming kick down the right side. That's going to stay in bounds. No, they're going to call it out of bounds here, and that's going to be a penalty.
Flag on a play as the ball rolls out of bounds from the kickoff.
And so the Rockets will start deep near midfield. A reminder to you folks that this is not the only game on Big Time Sports coverage this week. We'll have a doubleheader on Friday night, as it'll be the Alliance Aviators taking on the Northwest Indians. Meanwhile, Coach Matt Dennison, his first game as head coach of the Glen Oak Golden Eagles, he will return to Crater Stadium to face off against the Dover Crimson Tornadoes. Be sure to go to BigTimeSportsOhio.com for all the information on those games and others. Here's a fun fact for you. Coach Derek O'Hara is a graduate of Claremont High School. He played under Coach Matt Dennison into his 2 of his years at Claremont before Dennison went on to New Philadelphia, Canton South, and of course, Glen Oak. A first play here for Conotton Valley. It's met immediately. A nice read there by the Central Catholic defense.
Good penetration by the defense that time.
Nice
run. Got a defensive replay. You see the defenders from Central get in there for a 4-yard loss.
Among those, Ethan Rothrock here, and a screen pass is caught by number 23, Garrett Ryder.
He gets past the 23, complete.
One of the top returning receivers for Conotton Valley this year. Part of the huge success of the Rockets offense. We have a stoppage here with about 35 seconds left and a player down for Central Catholic.
On the 36-yard line.
That is number 18, Aiden Ardner, the junior.
Player down on the field.
And he looks to be getting up here. We had mentioned Coach O'Hara, now becoming a veteran coach here in the IVC, a veteran coach here for Conotton Valley after taking over for Don Hertler Jr. a few seasons ago, and he has maintained a level of consistency and success here for a Conotton Valley team that was going without it for many, many years before. Third down and 9 here. The clock continuing to run, and they'll get one play off here. And the pass has slipped out of the hands.
Leggett's pass intended for number 88, Connor Lute, broken up.
That was an incomplete pass at the arm of Leggett.
Brings up 4th down.
That was out of the hands of Connor Lute, who we mentioned had the fumble earlier in the game. We also had that big run on the same play. About 5 seconds left here. This will be the last play of the quarter, presumably. We're seeing Leggett deep in his own backfield here. We're seeing a couple of central players backing up in case of a long pass, and they're going to punt the ball here on 4th down. And that'll be the end of the period. Conotton Valley scoring a pair of touchdowns here, but responded by a central score of their own. It's 12-6. We'll be back right after this.
Introducing Uncle Primo's, where culinary expertise meets passion. Uncle Primo's, where we're crafting outstanding steaks and succulent seafood like never before. Our passion for the perfect dish is unmatched. We take pride in every Italian creation, boasting our lasagna as unbeatable. And our Primo salad, a timeless classic, always fresh, always delicious. Good food and good company, because here we're making restaurant history one dish at a time. Welcome to Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern, Ohio, your ultimate destination for automotive excellence. Get behind the wheel of your dreams with our exclusive lineup of top quality vehicles. From sleek sedans to rugged SUVs, we have something for every driver. Explore our wide selection of premium cars and let our expert team help you find the perfect match. Don't settle for ordinary. Upgrade to extraordinary at Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern.
Two leaders coming together for double the cancer expertise. The Altman Cancer Center is proud to be affiliated with University Hospital's Seidman Cancer Center. Advanced treatment, compassionate care, right here for you. Altman and UH bring you state-of-the-art cancer treatment close to home without unnecessary travel. Made possible with locations in Alliance and Canton. Because our community deserves the very best.
We understand the challenges families face today. Insurance can be confusing, and sometimes you're afraid to make the wrong move. Well, the Tuscarawas insurance professionals are here to make it easy. Our trusted staff will walk you through everything you need to know to make your decision easier for you. All our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, for your satisfaction. Learn more. Visit TuscInsurance.com or one of our 3 convenient locations: New Philly, Strasburg, and Sugar Creek.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Rightmark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Rightmark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
And Simpson Heating and Cooling is bringing the heat. You call that a shot? Why don't we get somebody to teach these guys?
So I thought you said these guys were all-stars.
They are a lot more professional here in their installation. Check out this installation. He's got 1 turn. He makes 2 turns. Wow! Sweet banana. We have got a full installation.
Now I see what you meant when you were talking about all-stars.
Somebody call for an all-star?
When madness hits your home, choose Simpson.
Buying a home is more than a transaction. It's an investment in your future. At Willis Group Realty, we do things the right way, with honesty, professionalism, and your best interests first. We don't just help you buy, we help you understand what you're investing in. From homes to rentals, commercial property, or land, every decision matters. We even welcome future buyers. Find us online at willisgrouprealty.com. Real estate with your best interests first.
Well, we're back here on Big Time Sports. It is 12-6, Conotton Valley over Central Catholic here after 1 quarter of play. Mitch Spinell and Coach Ron Hurst. Pretty even game so far between the two teams.
been back and forth. Central Catholic's got to feel pretty good right now of where they're at. Held them out of the end zone. Other than that pick six, Central Catholic's been in it. So here they start in the second quarter, trying to keep that run game established and trying to control the line of scrimmage.
It's a far cry from where they were last season after the first quarter, down 38-0, and we just saw them, as you mentioned, force their first stoppage of the game on defense. So we'll see the first play of the offensive drive here for Central, and nothing going there on the opening play. And we have two players scrambling at around midfield. That was number 4 for Central, Ellis Jackson. And I believe it's Caden Leggett on defense as well. They're getting into it for a little bit there at the end of that play. No penalty there, so it'll remain second down and 9 from the 27. Central Catholic has been working from under center for much of this game. Nick Lasecki hands the ball off here. And another fake handoff. This will be in the hands of Moss. They've been working that direct snap to Moss with a fake handoff to Grady Stein for much of this first half so far.
Brings up a 3rd and long. Central's not real excited about being in a 3rd and long, just the way the first quarter went. But we'll see what they have in store here.
They have Ellis Jackson now on offense here, and before they even get the play off, yellow flag. And a false start will set the Saints back even further. And this has not been what you've wanted if you're the Central offense right now, because you've been working the ground for much of this game. You've had struggles passing the ball.
Now it's 3rd and longer, so they haven't had much time in the backfield passing-wise. We'll see if they draw up something tricky.
3rd and 10 here. They hand it off. A roll out to the left side, and it's Grady Stein trying to pick back up the pieces of that penalty. So it'll be 4th down as we reach the 10-minute mark here in the second quarter. About 10 or so minutes away from the upcoming halftime report, brought to you by Ferris Chevrolet Toyota. And it will be another punt for Central.
23 for the Rockets, Garrett Ryder back deep for Lasecki's punt.
Punt attempt by number 12, Lasecki. And Conotton Valley will let it roll all the way down to about the 35-yard line. So we'll set up 1st and 10 there with about 9:32 remaining in the first half. You know, it's a far cry from what they were able to do last year in such a lopsided first quarter, but this Conotton Valley offense was so solid last season, and they're going to be even better this year maybe.
They had, they got 2 real good receivers this year. They had a couple more, so they was all around the field.
And we mentioned Gavin Haney and Camden Wright among those wideouts who were lost due to graduation. But a couple of players returning in this year, including Connor Lute and Garrett Ryder. You also saw Grayson Greslick make the play on defense earlier. He works as a wideout as well. And R.J. Higginbotham was the standout in his freshman season back in 2025. 1st and 10. Here comes Caden Leggett to throw once again over the middle. A floater is complete for a big gain here, and he's got more. Down the sideline goes number 23, Garrett Ryder. And another score from Conotton Valley. "65 yards on the toss over the middle and a roll down the right side from a guy that we were just mentioning among the top returning wideouts.
And that's what happens in a pass-happy offense. it takes that long to get up 2 scores now.
And so Conotton Valley now up 18-6 as they will go for 2 once again. With Leggett alone in the backfield, receivers wide on each end. Rolling left, Leggett tosses it, and it's intercepted.
Leggett's 2-point attempt intercepted by the Saints. Number 71.
A stop there. Made I believe number 71, Anthony Love. So no dice on the third 2-point try for Central. Nevertheless, it is 18-6. Conotton Valley with the lead over the Saints. We've seen a couple of deflating plays here if you're Central Catholic in this.
Oh, those long ones like that, Mitch, we talk about backbreakers, and there you go. Just that quick, up 2 scores.
A 65-yard pass completion from Caden Leggett to Garrett Ryder, the first touchdown pass of the year for Caden Leggett. He had 46 last season, which ranked him on the top 3 in the state of Ohio. Well, we were just mentioning moments ago this Conotton Valley offense last year averaging just over 41 points per game. Their highest total was in their playoff opener against Bishop Rosecrans, in which they dropped 78 points. So you know this offense is good. But their next matchup in the playoffs against Jeromesville Hillsdale, they got 63 points dropped on them. So it's kind of a tale of needing to maintain one aspect of your game and needing to improve one another.
Right, absolutely.
Just saw Caden Leggett throw for his first touchdown pass of the year. He is now kicking off for Central, and it's a low onside kick and picked up right around the 38-yard line. You know, Coach, we were watching some game film earlier this afternoon, as that video I sent you. We saw Conotton Valley, after going up a couple of scores last year in the first quarter, operate a similar tactic where they were booting a lot of low, bouncing kicks to try and throw Central Catholic special teams off course.
They did that throughout the season last year, Mitch, that type of thing. Just trying to get an edge, trying to get the ball back.
Saints this time able to fall on it and set up at the 39-yard line, 1st and 10.
One thing Central can't do now is try to get fancy because their run's been working. That's what they need to stay with.
It'll be Joseph Moss once again picking up a solid gain on the first play of the opening drive. Moss working the bulk of this offense here in the first half. We'll take a look at the replay.
There you go. Anytime you're off tackle that way, you're blocking 2 people down, you're kicking one out, a back leading up, and that's why they was able to get 6 yards.
Another look here for Central. Nothing going there. There's Isaac Smith among the mix for the Rockets. We also saw number 66 in there, Ethan Booth, the senior, a 3-time letterman returning for Conotton. Among one of the top mainstays here for the Conotton defense.
3rd and about 6 on the play.
3rd down and 6 from the 43. And it's Oseki dropping back to throw. His ball is batted down by R.J. Higginbottom.
R.J. Higginbottom on the play, bringing up 4th down for the Saints.
Take a look at it here, Mount Hope fence.
Coming off the edge, nobody got a helmet on him. Come in free, hands up, knock the ball away. He's about 6'2" anyhow, so coming in there with his arms up, that puts him up there pretty good.
We mentioned one of the standouts from last season as a freshman for this Conotton Valley team. Another punt for Lasecki. This one veering to the right, gets a Central Catholic bounce and will fall just beyond the 35-yard line of Conotton Valley's. We'll take a timeout here. 18-6 Conotton Valley. About 8 minutes left until halftime.
Worth anything? It might be just an old junker to you, but at Speedy Auto Salvage, it's worth big bucks. Your end-of-life car or truck will quickly turn into cash for vacation, bill payoffs, or just money for fun. Speedy also takes sheet metal and old appliances and will put cash right in your hands. Speedy pays top dollar for your end-of-life vehicle, sheet metal, scrap iron, and even old appliances. Pickup service is available. Hurry in today to Speedy Auto Salvage.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
Introducing Mount Hope Fence. Elevate your outdoors with our premier fences, beautiful pergolas, and captivating decks. We're your local experts on outdoor transformations, security, style, and serenity. We have it all. Let us bring your outdoor dreams to life. Mount Hope Fence, your space, your sanctuary. 7102 County Highway 77 in Millersburg and 644 Killian Road in Akron. Mount Hope Fence. We have the inside on the outdoors.
Huge news, Capital One is now partnered with New Image Auto Sales. That means now you can browse all of New Image Auto Sales inventory on our website with your estimated payment from Capital One with no hit to your credit. You know that I'm going to beat them up to get you the best rate and payment possible. So with this new partnership, we're going to be able to grow our extended family here at New Image Auto Sales to the thousands that have already joined to people just like you. So visit our website at www.newimage.co to get pre-qualified using Capital One.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's. Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
With Bell Store's Bell Buddy Rewards, you save in-store and at the pump. New members receive 20 cents off per gallon as a welcome gift. Everyday savings are made easy. Instantly enjoy 3 cents off per gallon just for being a member. When you spend $25 in store, unlock an extra 5 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. Buy 5, get 1 free. Track your drinks and earn free coffee, fountain, icy, and espresso with drink clubs. So start saving today. Download the Bell Stores app and sign up for Bell Buddy Rewards.
Dumont Sporting Goods has been outfitting winning teams since 1977. Put Doug Clark and his experienced staff to work for your team. See them for school jackets, silk screening, and embroidery. Dumont's is especially proud to be your exclusive area Russell Athletic Team Specialist. All of the name brands you love close to home. That's Dumont's Sporting Goods on Tuscarawas Avenue in downtown Dover. Team specialist since 1977.
We welcome you back here to New Philadelphia. It is 18-6, Conotton Valley over Tuscarawas Central Catholic. The middle of the second quarter of action here in the season opener of high school football here on Big Time Sports.
Well, that possession from Central Catholic resulted in no first downs, hardly any time off the clock, and now high-powered offense is back at it.
We'll see Caden Leggett, part of that high-powered offense here, going, and he throws it away. And they're going to call that incomplete, but that was a lot of pressure being thrown at Leggett all at once.
Nice defensive pressure there by Central Catholic.
A staunch defensive line for Central Catholic that includes players like Parker Davis, number 72, as well as number 74, Anthony Conrad Bolin. Second down and 10 here for Caden Leggett. Throws it across the middle once again. That is incomplete. It fell in and out of the hands of Connor Lute, who's continued to have all sorts of struggles here tonight.
Leggett's pass incomplete, intended for number 88.
had him open, wasn't able to hang on to the ball that time.
It was a very similar route to what we saw on that touchdown from Ryder earlier in the game, but the passing offense looking a little out of sorts right now, and we'll have a timeout here called, I believe, by Coach O'Hara. As we take a look at both of these teams right now, we kind of talked about what Conotton Valley has had to do to rejuvenate the success of last season and build upon it this year. It's not even going to be easy because their first 4 games of the year are going to be on the road, which Coach O'Hara said they ran into a similar situation last year, so they're used to it.
A lot of things can happen when you use that pass. They've been getting good success in the middle. That time they're in and out of the hands.
Third and 10 from the 34. Leggett looking over the middle again. That one's complete, and that's close to a first down.
Leggett's pass complete to Garrett Ryder.
That was hauled in by number 23, Garrett Ryder, who we just saw make the big touchdown a few drives ago.
Ball be placed on the 44-yard line.
Ten yards on the dot. Now Ryder will roll out again. Leggett will roll out, and he'll complete it to Higginbottom. And Higginbottom wriggles out for another first down.
Brought down by Ellis Jackson for the Saints.
So Conotton Valley's passing offense moving there after a couple of miscues.
Here you see Leggett rolling out that time. Hasn't done a lot of rolling out tonight, but that just opens up another lane.
From the 45, Leggett launching it down the left side. He's got a one-on-one, it's complete, and it's another touchdown. It's Garrett Ryder again. Another big play replay right here.
Here you go, straight down the field. He just throws it back and throws it out, waiting for that receiver to run under it. Did that, touchdown.
The second consecutive long touchdown from Caden Leggett to Garrett Ryder in less than 2 minutes of quarter. Here goes Conotton Valley for 2 once again. They're 0 for 3 on the night. And Leggett will take it up the middle and easily coast into the end zone. The first successful 2-pointer of the night makes it a 20-point lead for the visiting Rockets over the Saints. Don't forget, folks, coming up soon, the halftime report, which will go over the statistics from the first half of action here over at Art Tyner Field. That'll be brought to you by Ferris Chevrolet Toyota. Boy, we saw what could happen when the Conotton Valley passing offense gets a little discombobulated, then they come right back with 3 solid plays.
3 solid plays, and that's what Leggett does. That's what he did all last year. You know, they're searching. You know, maybe a couple new people. The line is a little bit different, so timing and time-wise makes a little bit of difference and a factor. But now I think they've reached their stride, Mitch, here in this second quarter.
And I think we may be seeing a breakout performance here from what could be the top receiver in a very solid wide receiver core in Garrett Ryder, who already has a pair of touchdown catches, combined for 110 receiving yards on just those 2 plays.
5 plays, 66 yards. Culminating in the long score.
Conotton Valley seeming to find their stride here. And another short kick here, smartly played. No, it's gonna be picked up by Central Catholic. I thought that ball would go out of bounds.
I think he was waiting to, but he picked it up before it did.
So a tough read for Central will place them at the 26-yard line to start this offensive drive for the Saints. They've had one successful one scoring-wise so far that resulted in a quick rushing touchdown by Joseph Moss. Otherwise, it has been more struggles from the Central Catholic offense. We'll see if they can put an exclamation point on the second quarter as Nick Lasecki and company works their way out again. Another swift handoff here, and it's going to be a short gain. If any, it's going to be set up once again to Joseph Moss.
Immediately brought down by number 61, Robert Levengood for the Rockets. Moss with a short gain back to the line of scrimmage on the play.
A lot of these players for Central Catholic's offense returning for their sophomore, junior, and senior years. And talking with Coach Iono earlier this year, he's talked about how they've been practically in the fire since day one. As Moss will fight his way up to about the 25-yard line.
Moss carries out to about the 25-yard line.
For about a gain of 6.
Brought down by number 56 for the Rockets, Caden Dennis.
Brings up a 3rd and 4, and that just that's a tough situation back there on your side of the field. I mean, you don't want to do anything crazy, but you need to start getting some first downs to keep the clock moving.
Central Catholic has not completed a pass in this game, and it's another nice run up here for Moss, and that'll be beyond the 35-yard line. First down. The chains will move for Central.
Good enough for a Saints first down.
There you go, that off-tackle play that's been good to Central today. Same thing, big gain, nice play. 11-yard gain.
Moss rolling down the right side again, met by a trio of Rockets. Among them, number 56, Caden Dennis, the senior. Just 6 seniors listed on the Conotton Valley varsity roster for this season. A healthy dose of juniors and freshmen to round out the rest of the way. So it'll be 2nd down and 7. Ball at the Central 38-yard line. Another quick handoff and met immediately. Read perfectly by R.J. Higginbottom.
Here's a defensive replay. You see how they get through the line. Anytime if you show blitzes, the offense better pick it up, or you're going to be in 3rd and 10, and that's what you don't want to be in.
3rd and 5. Lasecki handing it left, and nothing going there for Grady Stein.
Grady Stein with a loss on the play, bringing up.
It looks like this Conotton Valley defense has figured out the running game for Central. Central Catholic has gone goose egg on their last couple of drives. Conotton Valley has scored touchdowns in their last 2. Lasecki handles the low snap, boots the ball away again. And it will be returned up the middle here, and a gap is created. Look who it is again, Garrett Ryder. Crossing past the 20. He's got his 3rd touchdown of the night.
Here you go. He outkicks the coverage. He has room to move. Brought it down the right-hand side and then just outran everybody.
Garrett Ryder has scored 3 touchdowns, 2 receiving, 1 on a punt return, all in the 2nd quarter. And he's put the Rockets up 32-6 with 3:42 remaining until halftime. Caden Leggett looking left. Finds the receiver, and it's going to be incomplete. It was short of the goal line after finding the hands of Connor Lute. But how things have quickly turned. It was 12-6 to start this second quarter. And the Rockets have scored 20 unanswered points. This is an unbelievable performance we've been seeing out of Garrett Ryder so far.
Oh boy, he's made a game out of it, Mitch.
We mentioned it earlier in the broadcast. Ryder was off to a solid start according to Coach O'Hara in the first half of last season, but after a hand injury, it cost him the rest of the 2025 campaign. Now he's come back with a bang here in 2026. We'll talk about some of his exploits here coming up on the Ferris Chevrolet Toyota halftime report in just a couple of minutes. In the meantime, what are you thinking here? If you're Central Catholic, you have 2 minutes left. You got to get a score here. Try to stop the bleeding of this Conotton Valley juggernaut.
And the way you have to do that is you have to go on the ground. They just don't have enough time to get any passing going.
Leggett grounds it once again, and it's fallen on by the Saints.
Recovered by number 10, Chase Hostetler.
That was number 10, Chase Hostetler, the junior, falling on the ball, so it'll be Central possession with 3:42 left. The Saints will start out with a receiver wide on the right side. Lasecki from under center, and a stoppage.
Flag on the play.
Penalty flag on the Rockets. We've seen a couple of offsides penalties from their defense.
I think they got a timeout before the penalty.
Correction, that will be a penalty, or will be a timeout on Conotton. We'll have one timeout remaining, and we'll keep it right here as as we take a look now at these two teams taking a break before the rest of this second quarter. I want to remind you folks of some of the upcoming programming here on Big Time Sports. We have the Saturday morning matchup here coming up in volleyball between Tusky Valley and New Philadelphia. I'll be on that call for Saturday's game. Spoke with Tusky Valley varsity coach Brent Franks earlier today. Franks, one of the younger coaches among the IVC, taking over a Trojans program that has seen great success in the past. Multiple IVC titles, regional playoff appearances, trying to keep building that success over in Zorville. It will be Central Catholic coming back on offense here. They're also trying to build their way back into success. A program looking for its first traditional playoff appearance since 2018. And its last winning season came in 2014 as the ensuing handoff will be stopped short as the clock ticks. It'll be second down around the 35.
No gain on the play. Loss of one. Second and 11 for the Saints.
Meanwhile, the Rockets in an interesting space because they are technically IVC members, but they don't play directly within the IVC. They play in the OVAC, trying to finish first in there after a couple of second-place finishes to Cameron. Another run there by Moss to about the 40-yard line. So the ball will be at the 40-yard line here.
Brought down by number 56, Caden Dennis. Third and 6 for the Saints on the 40.
It'll be 3rd down and 6. Another run up the middle and a short gain by Moss to make it 4th down. And we'll see what Central decides to do here at around midfield with the clock ticking around 2 minutes and change left. What do you think they'll do here, Coach?
I'm going to say they probably ought to punt. I know you want to be positive and stay positive, and maybe they'll try to draw them off to get a first down, and the offense goes offside.
And I think I saw the culprit there is.
So that changes.
Make it 4th and 8.
You saw one of their offensive linemen kind of batting his head in frustration.
That's what happens.
So the clock ticks again. It's 4th down and 8, and I think they're going to go the way you said, Coach, this time. It looked like they might try to.
I thought they'd probably try to draw them off, and obviously it didn't work that time.
Well, the play clock is running down. I think Central's about to call a timeout here to try and strategize.
Timeout on the field, Central Catholic. 1 minute, 29 seconds left in the half. Score, Conotton Valley 32, Saints 6.
Just to remind you folks to be sure to check out BigTimeSportsOhio.com. You can look at the broadcast schedule for all of our upcoming games this fall sports season. We update them through the fall, winter, and spring as well. And be sure to check out our recent articles and podcasts, as well as replays of the Big Time Sports Show, which you can also find on our YouTube channel, Big Time Sports Ohio. And Big Time Sports is now officially on TikTok. Go to Big Time Sports 2 and check out our latest videos there. We've been posting previews of this week's upcoming games. We'll do so throughout the course of the season. That includes the upcoming matchups that'll be played this Friday between Dover and Glen Oak, as well as Alliance against Northwest. A minute 29 on the game clock here. Central Catholic 4th down and 8. They're spreading out their receivers. They're going to try and take a shot here. Lasecki yet to complete a pass, throws it over the middle. It's incomplete. He had a man in motion. That was Ethan Rothrock, who had a beat. But another turnover on downs for the Saints.
That'll be a turnover on downs, and the Rockets will take over 1st and 10.
It has gone here in this season opener here at Art Tainer Field. It's gone a little quiet here, except for the side draped in green, who now sees their offense set up for what could be their final offensive drive of the half with 1 minute and 25 remaining in the second quarter.
And they get the ball coming out second half.
Leggett looking to find a man over the middle. That's complete. No, dropped, knocked away in double coverage.
Good defensive play that time. Threw it into coverage that time, and defenders did a nice job.
That was Higginbottom on the catch attempt, and I think one of the players that was in on the hit on Higginbottom is down. we're seeing number 18, Aiden Ardner. He is not the one on the ground right now. He was there for support initially, and now he's headed back to the sideline. We'll try to get you the identity of the player here in just a moment, but it has been the latest in what has been a tough night for Central Catholic in this opener. As we're seeing it now, it is number 9, Malachi Barker, who, as you said, Coach, made a good attempt there to break up that catch from Higginbotham.
Yeah, did a nice job that time, and I mean, they need to. That's what the plays that they need to make. You know, coming into the season, they talk about improvement. That's the type of improvement that they need to make. Just athletic-wise, when you versus the pass of 5 wide, you better have athletes out there that can cover.
Barker will head to the sideline. We're hoping he was okay here. Now it's 3 receivers left, one to the right for Conotton Valley, as Leggett will take it out of the shotgun. From the 40, looking for another man open, wide open down the right side. That's a touchdown, R.J. Higginbotham. The 3rd touchdown of the quarter for Caden Leggett.
Here you go. He gives a show, a fake, and then that just turned him upfield. He just threw it up and ran under it. R.J. Higginbotham.
4 touchdowns for Conotton Valley in this first quarter. Or in this second quarter, rather. Last year, they exploded in the first quarter. This year, it's in the second period. They'll go for 2 once again. They'll hand it off, and we'll get nothing there. They tried to hand it off to Tyler Kowalski, who had a rushing touchdown earlier in the game.
So you see the weapons that Conotton has offensively, and if they have time, he's able to. He's got enough experience behind him that he can get the ball. He can find the open receivers.
And so 1:12 remaining until halftime. It's 38-6, Conotton Valley leading Tuscarawas Central Catholic in this season opener. Seeing Caden Leggett set up for the ensuing kickoff. Leggett with 4 touchdown passes, all in this second quarter. We've seen him boot the ball low a couple of times tonight, and he does it here again, and this one's going to squirt out of bounds. Enforcing the penalty and putting Central Catholic in pretty good field position.
First and 10 with 1:12 left to play in the half.
And so Central Catholic's offense sets up once again. Secchi will hand it off, this time to Moss on the rolling right side. For a short gain as Central Catholic will try to run the clock down and get to the locker room.
Off to the 38-yard line. Second down and 7, where he was brought down by number 61.
It was a 6-point lead for Conotton Valley at the start of this second quarter before the Rockets offense literally and metaphorically took off. Secchi nearly sacked on the ensuing handoff here, but a nice roll down the right side. And a first down gain for the Saints. That was a nice run there.
Got the edge. Good blocking out there. Good first down for Central Catholic.
So that'll be a respectable end for Central Catholic. Rather, they're heading to the line quickly. We'll see if they get a playoff here as the clock ticks down, and they will not. So we are now at halftime, and it's Conotton Valley going off for 20 unanswered points here in the second quarter, up 38-6. We'll be back with a halftime report right after this here on Big Time Sports.
Beaver Constructors is a full-service general contractor delivering top-notch commercial construction management, general contracting, and design-build services across Ohio. We prioritize doing things the right way, ensuring the highest quality in every project from critical infrastructure to facility improvements. Beaver Excavating excels in heavy civil contracting for commercial, industrial, and transportation sectors. We believe in making a positive impact through community involvement and client satisfaction. Discover Little Caesars Pizza in New Philadelphia. Indulge in our delectable pizza varieties perfect for pickup or delivery, from classic pepperoni to mouth-watering supreme. Plus, we have wings, crazy bread, and much, much more. Enjoy the convenience and great taste of Little Caesars Pizza. Little Caesars, 539 West High Avenue in New Philadelphia, bringing you quality and convenience. So don't settle for anything less than the best. Little Caesars.
Oak Shadows Golf Club is a premier 18-hole course that will surely bring your group back for another fun round. Oak Shadows offers panoramic views and is suitable for all skill levels. Our bent grass fairways, tees, and greens will offer you a comfortable and enjoyable experience. For your tee time, call 330-343-2426 or at oakshadowsgolf@gmail.com.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Welcome to Action Extreme Sports, Northeast Ohio's top dealer for Gas, KTM, Kimco, Landmaster, and YCF. Check out our awesome selection of motorcycles, dirt bikes, ATVs, UTVs, and electric bikes. New or used, we've got it all. Located in New Philadelphia, near Canton and Akron. Visit or call us today for unbeatable sales, service, parts, and financing. Action Extreme Sports, your adventure starts here.
Simpson Heating and Cooling is bringing the heat. You call that a shot? Why don't we get somebody to teach these guys?
So I thought you said these guys were all-stars.
They are a lot more professional here in their installation. Check out this installation. He's got one turn. He makes two turns. Wow! Sweet banana. We have got a full installation.
Now I see what you meant when you were talking about all-stars.
Somebody call for an all-star?
When madness hits your home, choose Simpson.
We welcome you back here on Big Time Sports. It is Conotton Valley over Central Catholic at the break by a score of 38-6. As we enter our halftime report, brought to you by our friends at Ferris Chevrolet Toyota. Well, Mitch Spinell alongside Ron Hurst, and it's been a bit of a difference maker. That second quarter was, especially for the Rockets.
Oh, it sure has, Mitch, on the they just took off. Central, they couldn't sustain what they did in the first quarter, and any time that Conotton got the possession, they were in the air, and it shows that by what Leggett has done in the first half.
We'll take a look at some of these statistics here. Once again on the halftime report brought to you by our friends at Ferris. The first two categories here, Coach, those are the difference makers right now. Otherwise, it looks like a pretty even game between the two teams.
Right, yeah, look at that, and it just, Conotton, they were able to substantiate what they did in the air, and Central wasn't able to continue what they did in the first quarter.
We're seeing some standout performances so far, including the likes of Garrett Ryder coming back from a season-ending injury last year. 3 total touchdowns, 2 receiving, 1 on a punt return. R.J. Higginbottom also hauled in a touchdown from Caden Leggett as well. The lone scorer for Central Catholic coming on a rushing touchdown by Joseph Moss. Those are our halftime stats, and that is the halftime report brought to you by our friends at Ferris. When we return, we'll come back with the second half of action here between Conotton Valley and Central Catholic here on Big Time Sports.
Huge news, Capital One is now partnered with New Image Auto Sales. That means now you can browse all of New Image Auto Sales inventory on our website with your estimated payment from Capital One with no hit to your credit. You know that I'm going to beat them up to get you the best rate and payment possible. So with this new partnership, we're going to be able to grow our extended family here at New Image Auto Sales to the thousands that have already joined to people just like you. So visit our website at www.newimage.co to get pre-qualified using Capital One.
Not like your average high school. You start with something that you love.
Just getting hands-on is way different from sitting in a classroom.
Every day's different. You come across a problem, you have to tackle that problem, you have to figure out how to tackle the problem.
Skills I've acquired through just my lab in itself have been mind-blowing. Definitely here at Buckeye, they prepare you for any situation that you could go into after high school.
Charlie Jones here for Malkwitz Tavern. The very best in steaks or pork chops are at Malkwitz Tavern in Strasburg. Served on a sizzling platter to enhance your steak, you will soon agree it's the best. Our pasta with our homemade sauce and succulent seafood are also favorites. Don't be shy, give Malkwitz Tavern a try. I'll see you there soon.
This is Dover Brake Inc., a legacy spanning 3 generations at 9670 State Route 250 Northwest in Strasburg, Ohio. Your dedicated brake specialists committed to top-notch truck maintenance. Trust us for unmatched expertise and service. Your safety on the road is our priority. For information on service, parts, and a lot more, log on to DoverBrakeInc.com, where generations of excellence meet truck maintenance perfection.
With Bell Store's Bell Buddy Rewards, you save in-store and at the pump. New members receive 20 cents off per gallon as a welcome gift. Everyday savings are made easy. Instantly enjoy 3 cents off per gallon just for being a member. When you spend $25 in store, unlock an extra 5 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. Buy 5, get 1 free. Track your drinks and earn free coffee, fountain, icy, and espresso with drink clubs. So start saving today. Download the Bell Stores app and sign up for Bell Buddy Rewards.
2 leaders coming together for double the cancer expertise. The Altman Cancer Center is proud to be affiliated with University Hospital's Seidman Cancer Center. Advanced treatment, compassionate care, right here for you. Altman and UH bring you state-of-the-art cancer treatment close to home without unnecessary travel. Made possible with locations in Alliance and Canton. Because our community deserves the very best.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Right Mark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Right Mark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
We welcome you back here to Art Tyner Field, and it's the start of the second half here on Big Time Sports' season opener of high school football, with the Conotton Valley Rockets up 38-6 over the Tuscarawas Central Catholic Saints. Mitch Spinell alongside Ron Hurst here, and as if it weren't enough for Conotton Valley to drop all those points on Central, they're going to get the ball to start the second half.
They're going to get the ball, start the second half. Just a couple highlights here in the first half, Mitch. I know we went over some stats. Leggett was 12 of 13 for 243 yards, 3 touchdowns. Ryder, 4 catches, 127 yards, 2 touches. Higginbottom, 3 catches, 55 yards. Pleasant surprise for Central Catholic is Moss, 24 carries, 84 yards, and a touchdown in the first half. So that was a plus for them looking forward.
We see the kickoff here brought to you by Mount Hope Fence. Nicholas Secchi, also playing quarterback for the Saints, will kick the ball off here. And yeah, this Rockets offense really got things going in the second quarter after kind of a muted first period. They were up 12-6 at the start of the second, then it scored all those unanswered points as the opening kickoff by Lasecki goes out of bounds, and that'll be a penalty to start for Central Catholic. You look at some of the numbers here, 237 passing yards for Conotton Valley, 0 for Central. However, Central outgaining the Rockets 128-6, and I think those 6 rushing yards might have come on Caden Leggett's 2-point conversion scramble. Nevertheless, Leggett and the Rockets will be back here. 3 touchdowns for the Rockets slinger in the second quarter. Trying to add on here as the Rockets, known for piling on points. They'll begin here with a screen pass that is complete, but a nice run there defensively by number 4 Ellis Jackson to track down number 5 RJ Higginbottom, who also caught a score earlier in the game. That makes it second down and no gain, so it'll be at the 35 once again for Conotton, who, as we mentioned, came into this season after a 2025 campaign in which they averaged 41 points a game. Leggett over the middle. Pass complete for a first down. Into the hands of Connor Lute. Connor Lute had the big catch and run earlier in the game that was almost wiped off because of a fumble that was recovered by the Rockets. Nevertheless, he makes the play there. First and 10 from the 46. A direct scramble by Leggett, and he's brought down after a 12-yard gain. Just sturdy body. Leggett, 6'1", 165 pounds. And the Rockets offense moving quick already to start the second half. Leggett looking right. Has the touch, and it's in and out of the hands. It's intercepted. It popped out of the hands of number 13, Grayson Greslick, and was picked up by number 4, Jackson.
There's a defensive replay. Just routine. Was not able to hang on to it. Bounced off. TCC was there in position for the interception.
First turnover of the game for Conotton Valley. So Central Catholic looked to be getting pushed back against the wall, but now they find themselves around midfield to start their first offensive drive of the second half at the 44-yard line. A Central Catholic offense that has been mostly run-based in this game. 128 rushing yards, mostly by running back Joseph Moss. They will hand it off here to Moss once again, and there's no room to run. Correction, that is Grady Stein with his first rushing attempt of the second half. Been kind of a quiet night for him so far compared to what Moss has done. Stein, one of the returning multi-lettermen for the Saints, was an All-IVC first-teamer last year. We'll see Lasecki go from under center once again, handing it off. Run up the middle near the 50-yard line.
Again, they go back to their bread and butter where they get 6 yards. So that's been a good play for them. They'll keep coming back to that.
Seeing a 3rd and 5 spot for the Saints. Landon Dowdle among the Saints offense here. Operating wide left as a receiver. Two in the backfield for the Saints. Lasecki will hand it off to one of them, and they'll get close to the first down. They'll get the first down. Another medium gain, like you said, Coach. Take a look at the replay here, brought to you by Dennison Yard.
Second effort. He got hit at the line of scrimmage, and he running back, keep their legs churning, moving, enough for a first down. Good run there by Moss, which he's done a pretty good job tonight.
Central Catholic breaking through into Conotton territory here in the second half. Is currently operating on a running clock with the 30-plus point lead for Conotton. Saints trying to change that. Lasecki with a look, has a wide open man, and he missed him. It was Jackson rolling down the sideline, and Lasecki just threw it a little too long.
The defender got caught there. He thought he was going to throw it short, and he ended up in threw long, just a little too much.
Central Catholic and Lasecki yet to complete a pass attempt tonight. And a run up the gut there for another medium gain. Austin Eckler there. The only pass that was caught, thrown by Lasecki tonight, was the perfect read by Grayson Greslick, who took it back 65 yards for an interception touchdown. It'll be 3rd down and 5 from the Rockets 41. Another receiver left, Jackson again. Another swift handoff up the middle, and that's going to be close. Did the Saints move the chains again?
Down.
They did.
Moss is the workhorse tonight, Mitch.
You mentioned the work by Joseph Moss, a junior, alongside the senior and Grady Stein, who has a lot of the accolades from last season, but he's been coming into his own this summer, and has put on a pretty good performance here tonight for what's otherwise been a struggling Saints offense.
28 attempts, 109 yards.
Here he goes again. This time he'll be swallowed up by 4 Rockets defenders. Among the mix there is Greslick alongside number 55, Connor Witz.
2nd and 8 from the 31-yard line for the Saints.
Around the midway point in this third quarter, and after the interception that bounced off the hands of a receiver, Central Catholic's been milking a lot of the third quarter clock here, obviously with the running time, but they've been working their way downfield. Another initial handoff to Moss, and Moss gets sandwiched between one of his linemen and the defenders. It's just been a night of misdirections and fake handoffs, and I'm surprised they even broke out the fumble-rooski yet.
Well, we got time.
Clock ticking down here now, 5.5 minutes left in the third. 3rd down and 6 from the 29. Central Catholic has broken into the red zone one time tonight, and that was their drive that led to a touchdown by Moss. Rolling left again. He's got some space down the left side. And another good gain for the Saints, this one courtesy of Stein. Grady Stein getting a bit of a break there, as Moss and he have put the Saints into the red zone at the 17.
That time there, they fake it to Moss inside, give it to Grady on the outside, cut to the sideline, made enough for a first down.
There goes Lasecki from under center again. He will give it up to the right side, and that's going to be a short gain for Central. Moss on the short carry.
Brought down by 23, Garrett Ryder.
And Garrett Ryder on the tackle for Conotton. So this Rockets team, giving the ball up early in this third quarter, doesn't want to give 6 points back. We'll see if the Saints can keep chugging along on the ground to find the end zone for the second time tonight. Jackson a wide out on the left side here, but it's going to go up the middle once again. And another solid gain for Central inside the 5-yard line.
There you go. Moss again. You got a lead blocker right up there. Hits a linebacker. Enough to pick up about 3 or 4 yards there, first down.
That's going to put him at the 4-yard line, 1st and goal. Moss with the only touchdown so far for Central tonight on a short gain. Back in the first quarter. And a penalty flag has been thrown. We'll take a timeout here. 38-6 Rockets, but the Saints marching in soon.
Thinking about selling your car? Make it fun at Ferris Chevy Toyota. We buy all cars, any truck, any SUV, and we pay top dollar, even if you don't buy from us. It's fast, easy, and yes, car buying is fun at Ferris. Visit us on the Wabash in New Philadelphia or start online at ferrischevytoyota.com. Ferris Chevy Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Dumont Sporting Goods has been outfitting winning teams since 1977. Put Doug Clark and his experienced staff to work for your team. See them for school jackets, silk screening, and embroidery. Dumont's is especially proud to be your exclusive area Russell Athletic Team specialist. All of the name brands you love close to home. That's Dumont's Sporting Goods on Tuscarawas Avenue in downtown Dover. Team specialist since 1977.
Wouldn't it be nice if everything was easy? Primetime Health Plan is easy to choose and easy to use. That's why we've had the highest customer service